Ih, mampus. Hei, mampus. Ah, susah amat sih. Yes. Eh, Ya, aduh, bukan siapa sih? Ih, la 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 la. Cakep. Ih, bukan sopo. Aduh. Hmm. Cakep. Ih. Kok ke sana? Gak enak. Cakep. Hihi. Kok ke sana? Ke belakang bego. Alah, ngumpan sopo. Kosong. Ih, rebutan gitu sih. Apa sih? Ah, susah. Ih, kosong. Yeay. Cakepnya. Wuh. Nah, nah, la, 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 la. Aduh, bangsa apa sih? Kosong. Asem. Riko Simanjuntak. Backnya banyak sekali. La 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 la. Cakep. Buset. Woo! Ih. Pedong. Ih, kejar woi. Oh, disundul.
Aduh, susahnya. La 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 la. Cakep. Aduh. Alah. Ih. Aduh. Sana. Cantik. Umpan sopa. Kosong. Uh, mana sih? Aduh, mas banget kiper. Aduh. Hah? Ih, buset bisa sliding gitu. Ih, buset, bilang satu kosong mulu. Diram, diram lagi. Ih, apa sih? Emang jadi kita kasih. Nggak bisa ngecek. Nggak bisa ngecek. Aduh. Ah, shit. Ah, bunsep banget sih. Aduh, salah. Hei, kosong. Aduh, ih, udah bisa lari. Umpan siapa sih? Wah, bahaya. Pinggir. Alah. Borneo. Oh alah, gak ada suara.
Ordeal. Mohamed Sihran. Yarfateraman. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Promising, but eventually thwarted it without doing any harm. Mohamed Sihran. Mohamed Sihran. Dua Rubira.
Pelanggaran.
William Carvalho battles to win it back. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mohamed Sihran.
Susahnya gocek.
Dix.
Aduh.
Guilty party there. Stands firm, and it's bounced out. Looks it in gently. Into the box. Tay. Nani. That's it. Old Romani. Puts it out to the wing.
Aduh, offside.
Coutinho loses his balance and loses the
Anjir.
foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. That was travelling. Calvin Verdonk. William Carvalho. Plays it out to the flank. Pablo Sarabia crosses. And he's there to hoof it away. Pablo Sarabia. In with a header! The attempt, but not quite good enough. His radar picked up, he was first to react. Out to the left it goes. Tay. Calvin Verdonk. Nani. It's got through to him. Oh, shot!
Woohoo!
Goal! Pass him! First blood drawn.
Dinamo Tirana are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That's it.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Just brushed off the ball there. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Calvin Verdonk. Barber. Calvin Verdonk. And it's Nani. That's it. Pablo Sarabia. And the through ball is intercepted. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's had a shot! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Pepsi.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter,
Fair
the
dog.
opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Nani. Calvin Verdonk. William Carvalho. Pablo Sarabia. That's sprayed out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Back into the middle. Shoots!
Hey.
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Carvalho. He's tried one.
Tay usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
The half-time whistle goes. do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Dinamo Tirana are 2 up and every group is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
That's it. The action has already resumed here. Let's put a stop to that. Barber. It's being played forward.
Aduh, offside.
The referee has his flag raised for offside. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicely measured pass. Really good feet. Whipped in. Cut out in the nick of time. And it's played forward. Pablo Sarabia. Rightly gives him offside. Stage of the second half. Still 2 between them.
Kosong.
Plays it forward. Cuts it out. Duarumira. Yarfa Teraman. Duarumira. In comes the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Nani attempts a clearance. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Calvin Verdonk. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Aduh.
Romani. Tay gets away from his opponent.
Banteran.
He heaves it forward. Calvin Verdonk. Oh, sweet feet. William Carvalho. Hit into the middle. Keeper's ball. Up to 75 minutes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Ya ampun.
And he's going long. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Di corner.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his effort.
Up to meet it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Old Romani. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Kosong.
He's found his man. Chance. Romani's.
Aduh.
It looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
That's it. William Carvalho gets it back. Yarfa Teraman hoists it forward. Mariano Peralta.
Mungkin.
Yarfa Teraman. Foot in. Defence got better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's gone out of play. Goes back to base. Very well to intervene. Habibi Yusuf.
Yee!
Real chance! Ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The whistle has gone and it is all over. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt they were the better side and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Dinamo Tirana simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Semen Padang. Keluarin semua aja lah.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you did just miss it, we are up and running already. 30 crosses. Nicky wants to get it forward quickly. Percy Sarabia
Umpan siapa sih?
hoists it forward. Dix does well there. Alert. Nicky. Manny. Calvin Verdonk. Now surely. Has a hit. Ball's loose and he's after it.
Yuts! Astaga!
Wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Ah,
Can he get past a hit? Goes to finish!
anjir.
Nothing on the shot. Simons. Well, that's where he wants it. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Battles to win it back. Quick ball forward. Oh, good interception. Philippe Michel. Team with the challenge. He's given away a free kick.
Kosong.
Is there any support? He's had a shot! Now, chance to break. And it's Carvalho. Pablo Sarabia. Swung in towards the middle. Danger averted for now. Katsi. Nicky has it out wide and in space. Just to locate someone up front. Nicky. Pablo Sarabia. Keeps everyone guessing. He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. So, another massive lead! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Kevin Dix. The header side yet able to find the net. And it's Manny. Puts it into the middle. To behind for a corner kick.
Alah keeper.
Oh, he found Bagikan. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Nicky. Until half-time, it is still goalless. Manny.
Ya ampun, nggak bisa gocek.
The growing danger. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Nicky. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ferdiante. Calvin Verdon.
Cakep.
Can take it up. Back. Well positioned to make that interception. Referee brings the first half to a close. So the other team has broken through. Not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now. Still goals. Views on the first half.
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. It's the start of the second half.
Tirana can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half.
Gocek aneh nanti.
question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment, with some very impressive pressing in place here.
Nani. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
Astaga.
Throw in. But it's Pablo Sarabia. This is good, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always locked it. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Shaping up to have a crack. Pablo Sarabia!
Uh.
A real chance and a real let-off.
I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Must needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Padang, look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
Forward it goes. It's got paid to a promising move. Bukan. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Sarabia is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Look, he can be the productive source, so he has to be shut down and shut down quickly.
Full Romani. Nani.
Maju Nani.
Bukan. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Into the channel. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. We've got changes here, on both sides, in fact. Nani. Oh, that is lovely footwork. A buccaneering run from the defender. Great leap! Goal! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him.
Aduh.
I think that defence there thought they were in good position. They had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when he didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, you don't want to make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Buset, pada mati semua.
Temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. No, that's too long. There's going to be another change here. And once more they can't get through. Simons plays it forward.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Look defender bombing forward.
Bus! Woo!
Of the desperate variety. Towering header. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's played forward. Barber positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Brushed off the ball there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The Professor. Tries to get it forward quickly. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
All the way back and they start again. Hickey. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Tay. Calvin Verdonk. That's a foul. The decision for the referee. Calvin Verdonk. It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He's had a go! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen. Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts because he has put in a real honest shift.
Efootball Pes. It's come loose. It's a good run down the right. Look at this lead. Padang. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Whistles and they've got themselves a free kick.
Apa
Players
sih?
have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. He's gone down,
Lari. Hah?
and that is that.
That's it. Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oh, 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 oh. cu. Masih juga. Ya, Feduk mati. Ah, bodo amat.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here. The tournament is making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. This game lives up to the atmosphere. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Just joining us, we are already underway. Nicky.
Sit. Nah, itu dong.
What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Shapes to shoot! Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Jonathan Silva. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Going through. It's a loose ball. For the right to play in the early stages. Icky conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Calvin Verdonk. Jobs to cross here. Just whacks it away. Dashing forward at pace. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Offside.
Field. William Carvalho. Well played, he saw that coming.
Aduh.
Back. Just joined us, well, missed no goals. Swung over. Nicky gets it away. Old Romani. Calvin Verdonk. Barber. Kevin Sarabia. Calvin Verdonk. William Carvalho. Out to the right. Going for goal!
Enggak, gol bodoh.
William Carvalho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Half an hour played now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pablo Sarabia. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Ih, bukan siapa.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Ih,
Hoists it high. Vicky. Pablo Sarabia. Calvin Verdonk. Lovely feet.
belakang sih.
Tay.
Ah,
Just brushed off the ball there. Nani. Gets it back. Para. And the half-time whistle goes. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Dinamo Tirana have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Dinamo Tirana playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take. Great lead!
uh,
Will be livid with himself.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, that's nice. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Looking to break out here. Nani.
ah.
Referee has just said play on. Nani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Shot a goal!
Ay.
Good block at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Calvin Verdonk. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance.
Malah ke kiper.
Goalkeeper's ball. Tay. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Tay. It's come loose. Clears it out of harm's way. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Pablo Sarabia.
Aduh, belak situ sih.
He's read that well. Geraldes.
managed to get it all wrong, and the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff. He's left his man. And here's Pablo Sarabia. Nani with the delivery. Reprieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Clear cut. Free kick.
Kemenangan apa?
In the end, the moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Weh,
Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up. The manager called on him. He was only too happy to repay that. Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
wow, cantik.
They have come roaring back.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery. Oh, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last flick.
Wah,
It's one. Yes, he's done it. And that may just do it.
Was there ever any doubt? Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not the slightest.
JDT. Here decisively.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Figueiredo. Cuts it out. To the keeper. Just got no distance on that. And the counter is on. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Eliano Reinders. And time is up, and there goes the whistle. That's it. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a goes for goal!
Alamak.
Good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Hoists it forward. Dix does well to read it and intercepts. All Romani.
Astaga.
Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Martinio. That's surely a free kick.
Nope.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Players Ariona. It's ball, who's going to get that? Now a chance to break. Pablo Sarabia. Nicky knocks one in.
Astaga.
Very necessary.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Jangan setik. Emang kerentalan.
Pablo Sarabia. Here's Origi. It's Origi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Lu kata rentalan nyalain setik.
He did his best. I just think he's in the perfect time, which could secure the best move possible for him and generate a bigger asking price for the club. And if a bidding contest is created, everyone's a winner.
Apa sih pelanggaran mulu? Gimana saya update pemain? Carilah track-trackannya.
Origi puts it away. Loses his balance, loses the ball. Gets it out of his man. Origi.
Bego.
Fabulous determination.
Just will not be beaten. The further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away. He's a manager who understands how important defence can be, and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than the ground lead.
Forward it goes. Calvin Verdon. He gets past his man.
Ah,
Defeated all the way.
enggak lah.
And it's paid
Kan main Master League. Belilah.
A real chance to break. Origi. It's a loose ball.
Fuck him.
Diving header.
Ih, kena tiang lagi, bego.
Forward quickly. Calvin Verdon. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Tate. interesting game up to now. Still nils.
Ngumpulin lah pemain timnas
Compared with your expectations.
di Persib.
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Kiper mulu dampaknya, ih. Yes. Ih.
Aredma. William Carvalho. Nothing to reflect upon in terms of goals here.
Aduh.
And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. Going through. Great challenge. Time to perfection.
Ih, kosong.
To the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Carvalho. Oh, good interception. He's got away. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Loose. Tries a shot! Sarabia displaying his defensive capabilities there. Those strikers.
Ah, pelanggaran mulu.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable. He knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Going for goal! It's broken loose. Leonardo Reyes. Could move up a gear here. Jayas Hariono hoists it forward. That's it. Origi. Jayas Hariono. Tries to get it forward quickly. Bettino pushes it in low. Nevin-Dix. Comhay. Origi. Leonardo Reyes. Hudson. Gets it back.
Kanan
This
kosong.
can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some end.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Randani, strong run down the right. Hickey has made sure that That won't get through.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Carvalho. Nicky. And out to safety. But it's Henri. He's had a shot! Trying to get there. And there goes the final whistle. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. A little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Your reflections then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Madura United.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is Romani shoot. Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in there, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Sarabia. Sarabia clips one through, goes for goal!
Ih,
Broken loose.
bakul.
Averted for now.
Alah.
Carvalho.
Awas offside. Offside.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Madura, United, tries to get it forward quickly. Old Romani. So it is still 0-0. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Pablo Sarabia.
Ih,
That's clearly not what he wanted to do. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's neat. Pablo Sarabia. Thinks he's got rid of that. And it's Pablo Sarabia. Pablo Sarabia.
push.
And he's there to cut it out. Carvalho. Tay. It's an out wide now. And that's been levered clear. Turns and goes, has a hit!
Oh,
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
enggak
The referee's
gol.
awarded a free kick.
Astaga.
Dickey hits that long. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Nggak ditendang.
Kieran Howard. Falfani. Oh, Samwell Hadley. The better of his opposite number. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Trestle off the ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Mac, Aldo. Chooses to go back.
Aduh.
Vidayanto hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Plays it over to the other flank. Oh, it's Pablo Sarabia.
Wah. Bisa gitu.
Vidayanto up towards the front line. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to locate someone up front.
Ih, nggak bisa ngumpan.
Mac, Aldo. Dickey. Great run on the overlap here. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. It's half time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Dinamo Tirana can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Maju dong.
Alvin Verdon. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Darney. Barber battles to win it back. Has he found his man? Hamto. Kieran Powell. Forward it goes. Madra United.
Look, to alter the
Kalah
intended
dong.
game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
All Romani. All Romani. Back Odo. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Place to switch to play. It's a throw. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Jordy Werman. T. Definite fell there. T gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee would soon change his status.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
4 orang offset semua.
Tay. Calvin Verdonk. William Carvalho.
Aduh, 12.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. Taufik Hidayat. Here it comes,
Iya, offset.
and he's straight offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's going to be a double change then.
La 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 la.
Kieran Powell. Arsene Bakadri. Lifting it over.
Castellamonaspor merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Gabung maju sih.
Calvin Verdonk. Eliano Reinders. William Carvalho. Conhay.
Aduh.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Eh?
That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. And that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. He'll fancy himself from here. Has a pop! Done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco did, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Aduh, offset.
Get himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Pepsi hoists it forward.
Castellamonaspor showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
William Carvalho has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he's there to clear it. Funny. Oh, he's in! Great challenge, time to perfection.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Kayak diusap. Wah.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. It is now the Professor.
Aduh.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that will be the final
Mbak
act.
dulu.
And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by... So, on the face of it, things look simple. If they want to make the knockout stages, this is all or nothing. 3 points needed, and should they fail to collect those points, they will be going home and staying there. It all makes this very tense, really, for some unbearable. The stress levels particularly high, but for those of us who are neutral, myself included, it is utterly compelling, and that is how it should be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion.
Well, Peter, there's good pressure and bad, but this leans very much to the former, and a big chance to take everything on a level. These players have to embrace and tackle the task ahead with the courage and confidence they've grown for a time like this. I expect them to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here.
That's a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goal-kicking there to back up his high-class weight.
It's anyone's ball. Question, that's a foul. And it's been taken straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Sarabia displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Oh, adventurous run from a defender.
Astaga.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him. Loose. So, third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pablo Sarabia. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. This could spell danger. Fine challenge, and it goes his way. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Get the pass he's looking for. Win here so important to their ambitions. Look at the defender bombing forward. Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact. This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Kok mau main sayap sih?
Sarabia. Calvin Verdonk. And it's Nani. Towards half-time, and it is still scoreless.
Anak kejauhan.
He's there to get rid. Whipped it again. Defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. William Carvalho. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Chance to play it in. Strong punch. The whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. It's the first half compared with your expectations.
Dinamo Tirana worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Salah sih.
We're already back underway here.
Dinamo Tirana clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now the breakaway. Oh, good interception. Pablo Sarabia. Thought they need to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's Nani.
Alah. Salah ini.
Lucas sends it forward. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pablo Sarabia. And the shot!
Cantik.
Dinamo Tirana are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
possession, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
That's not going to make it. What do you think?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now surely!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Battles to win it back. Looks to bypass the midfield. Dix positions himself well and cuts it out.
Alah, bukan sokol.
Nicely measured pass. Oh, the ball's come loose. Dix drives it forward. Hardly anything between the sides. And it's 1-0. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch.
Yee!
Dix one in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alah,
A bit of
man.
pass there. Ball's out on the left now. And here's Nani. A buccaneering run from the defender. It's gone for a throw-in. Well, Red, he sorted that out. And he's there to hoof it away.
Dino and Tirana are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball up.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Defence has got rid of that. And he's cut it out. Finishing line very much in sight now. Perhaps it... Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Played back in. Has a pop! It's off target and by quite a way. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Gak kena.
And it's played forward. And that is that. Well, just see the thrill amongst the players. They have made it into the knockout stage. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, not as smooth as they would have preferred, but they're through, and that's the bit that matters most.
Ih, lolos. Yak. Skip aja lah. Lama.
Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly. And when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. We've got underway here pretty promptly. Tadsin. All Romani. Now it's Origi. Keeps everyone guessing. Carvalho. Pablo Sarabia. It's Pablo Sarabia. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Baba. Kevin Dix. Pablo Sarabia. Pablo Sarabia. It's a loose ball. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
It's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Forward it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tadsin tries to get it forward quickly. Iggy battles to win it back. Malik Risaldi. Reinders finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Origi tries to stroke it through. Has gone out. Towards the middle. Play for a goal kick. Good rescue. Hoists it forward.
Oh gitu.
Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective involvement.
That's a foul. It's a decision for the referee. And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He
Pan sobat
can't hurt you
ayo.
with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Ih,
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hoists it forward. Dickey plays it forward. Alec Grisaldi. Kevin Dix. Old Romani finds himself eased off the ball.
tinggal
Challenge, but well within the laws. Bruno Moreira. All the way back, and they start again. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it high. Away from immediate danger. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Origi. Romani shoots. It's being played forward. The first half is done, so the other team has broken through. It's not going to want to try. Interesting game up to now. Still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so that was a big chance!
ih,
Very nice, actually, to manipulate the space. That was cleverly worked.
And it's Pablo Sarabia. Kevin Dix. Adriano Reynolds. Dickey. Bruno Moreira. Vitreski. Ramad Irianto.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
ngapain si Lili?
Vitreski. And it's played forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Old Romani. Bruno Moreira. Forward it goes. Dix positions himself well and cuts it out. Now it's Origi. It's loose, who's going there? Right through the middle. Bruno Moreira. He's got away. Has a pop.
What?
It's there. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. That is some volley.
No,
Great
oh,
technique.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly have to wait for it, Peter. Now the difficult decision is in stick or twist.
And for a change in personnel.
time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
Grisaldi. It's loose. Hickey trying to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Aduh.
Really alert to the danger. Boko Adi. He's made sure that that won't get through to the keeper and try something new. Out to the right. Sarabia provides an outlet. The middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Dinamo Tirana are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be formed.
Dapat banget.
Tries a
Woo!
There seemed no way back, but they are level. Terrible error, duly punished. Certainly made things interesting.
Dinamo Tirana surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser.
It's Fernando!
Aduh, gol.
Semuanya! And they've got their lead back.
Baru ngegol.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy with less effect. What an introduction. I think the danger for the guy is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind seems lower, so concentration is key for him.
Goes out to the flank. Up for a throw. That looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it. So here comes a substitution.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? William Carvalho.
Tay. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Ako situ.
Tay. Febri Hariadi. He's got the ball glued to his feet. There's the delivery. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hickey pumps it into the area. Played out to the right. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that is not the outcome they were after. Truly disappointing defeat. Your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?